If no one knows you like that, if you do not have PR that is making a lot of noise about your work, your business, your music, your art, whatever it is that you do, here are a few tips that can help with your marketing game. Number one, social proof. Getting some kind of proof that people can reference socially, reviews, testimonials, things that are very easy to get, things that you can ask past clients to put up, video testimonials, things that you can put up on your website and stuff like that really goes a long way, because when no one knows you, there's just no reference point. Right? And so you might be good at what you do, but if there is no one putting in a word on your behalf, it gets really difficult for someone who doesn't know you to commit to your business or to book you or to commit to your work. So tip number one, try to generate some form of social proof. Try to accumulate easy, low-hanging social proof that you can make visible either on your website or on Yelp or Google, and use that as a form of leverage to let folks know what you do, and to essentially build their confidence when they are trying to commit to what you do. Another way you can market low-hanging fruit, easy, if people do not know who you are and you have such belief in your work or what you have to offer, is to give samples or to give highly discounted. I personally would say do a free but limited, because even sometimes when you discount, people still can't commit, because it's really about the cost for them. Like, what am I getting when I don't know who the person is? So just give free, limited time, free consultation, limited time, okay? And let them get their feet wet, blow them away, and you'll be right in. Another way to market, if you are not famous or known in the space that you operate, is to essentially find platforms that operate within that niche, and to engage those platforms, to participate in those platforms, to contribute on the platforms, to answer questions, to ask questions, to explain things that people are asking about. And while doing that, also let people know what you do. So if you are great at, say, building websites, and you are on a platform or in a forum where people have questions about building websites and stuff like that, you can answer people's questions about how to troubleshoot. If they're trying to install a plugin, if they're trying to write a code, whatever it is, you can be in there and help provide solutions or answer people's questions. And also just, hey, by the way, if you need someone to do this for you because you can't figure it out or you are busy and stuff, I do this for a service, okay? And I can give you a discount, right? Answer questions, be helpful, but also let people know what you do, just in case your service might be of help to them. Another way to get your marketing game up, if you're not famous or well known, is to write. Start a blog on your niche or in the niche space that you find yourself, and also take an extra step and guest blog on platforms that are in your niche. Write an article, write a blog post, reach out to bigger blogs that are in your space, and let whichever people are running the platform know that, hey, you have an article that you want to share on the topic, and if it's authentic, if it's different, if it stands out, they most likely will feature your blog post and will most likely mention your name and just link back to you. So another way to market, if you do not have a big budget, if you're not famous or well known, is to actively blog, or at least consistently blog. Okay, it doesn't have to be every day, it doesn't have to be every other day. It can be once a week, it can be once every other week, it can be even once a month. It all depends on you and how quickly you are trying to connect those dots outside your immediate circles. If you are not famous or well known and are trying to market, get your name or yourself out there, another way to do that is to step up your SEO game. Do a quick keyword research. Try to see the kinds of keywords that intersect with your industry or your niche. Try to see which ones are not crazy competitive that you can rank for. Begin to blog actively on your website or your platform and step up your SEO game there. Okay, so that once people begin to look up some of these keywords, especially the ones that are not high ranking, your articles will begin to show up and people will begin to see you as someone to consult on the issue or to engage with on that issue in your niche. If you are not famous or well known, one thing you can do to market is to offer your services to events, to organizations that are in your niche. This is very different from giving free samples, which is a suggestion that I've already given. This is sort of like giving free samples, but it goes beyond just like, being at a market space or being outside your office and giving people samples, or your restaurant and giving people samples. This is actually working with big organizations that have the crowd and audience that you are looking to tap into and offering, whether it's a speaking engagement, whether it is even hosting, whether it is even being an usher, whether it is volunteering, right? Whatever it is, you can actually call it volunteering, because in this case you are not looking to have any direct benefit immediately. It is you just volunteering your service, but indirectly, okay, it can just be your presence at this event, and hopefully there will be people, like-minded people in that same space that might have questions, that might start conversations, that might exchange business cards and stuff like that, and you can then be able to network your way through that audience and let them know what you do. And who knows, there might be people that say, hey, these are my struggles in this space or in this niche, and some of the struggles might be things that you have answers to, and so you might become of help. So here are my tips for things to do to market if you are not famous or well known. And forgive me guys, I did not use my external mic for this. I'm using the computer's mic, so the volume might be a little lower than usual. Apologies about that. I'll make sure that the next ones happen. Thank you for sticking around. More coming soon.